Peace, Libra rising. Let's see what you need to keep most in mind and heart this week to help everything rise into place. As always, we're tapping into Oracle and Tarot, our foundation frequency for our Oracle, and some fundamental framework for the Tarot. So let us tap in, get right into it, Libra rising for the Libra rising collective. Thank you, Spirit. What would you have them know to keep most in mind and heart this week? Got a flipper here. What's going on? Domestic harmony, number 46, bringing in the energy of the number 10, completion of a cycle, new cycles energy. So this is about your home and feeling very at peace in your home and your relationship, or wanting to, and trying to think about what it is that needs to be done, what needs to be shifted, what needs to be alchemized in order to bring in this domestic harmony. Whatever you may be going through at home, whether it's with a parent, whether it's with a child, whether it's with a spouse, a partner, boyfriend, roommate, this is about your home. And it's about making sure that, again, Libra rising energy, it's all about making things fair, keeping things as even as possible. The balance of power, right? Allowing for yourself to have the power, but being able to say, you know what? You got that. You're right. My bad. You know, sometimes it just requires a my bad. And we get stuck in ego and we get stuck in wanting to be right, that we're going to choose a disharmony. We're going to choose dissonance just to be right. And this is an energy that is going to remind you through the week that sometimes conceding, as horrible as that might sound for some of us sometimes, like conceding, but when we think about harmony, if we think about peace, especially where you live, again, this is domestic harmony. This is about being someone's peace and someone being your peace, being able to, whatever it is that you're experiencing out there in this big bad world, that you can come through the door where you lay your head and be at peace and experience harmony. There is absolutely nothing more important than that. So keep it in mind, keep it in heart this week, as there may be challenges that arise, and just think about what's worth it. What's worth it? I think the peace, I think the harmony will always be worth it. Give thanks, Spirit. Tapping in for our Libra rising energy and our Libra rising collective. And this is a very specific tarot deck that is going to give some soul inquiries and some prompts and general information. It is a learning deck, so I'm going to lean into this for us this week, because there's going to be very specific messages for you. We've got the 5 of Swords. Here it is, confirming this energy of domestic harmony. And is it worth the fight? Is it worth this energy of I'm the winner and you're the loser? It's not always worth that, because then you're going to be fighting in your house, especially if this is, again, about laying your head and this is about the person that is laying next to you and you're going to bed mad, and it's not worth it. Pillow talk is everything, and you don't want to be fighting. You want to be chilling. You want to be cool. You want to be laughing. You want to feel better, again, especially coming out from whatever is happening at work and in life and on the train. And it's like you want to just come home and be at peace with the person that you share that sacred space with, ultimately. So do not fight when it's not required or necessary. And ultimately, when is it ever really necessary to fight? When it comes to the people that you share sacred space with, right? You can agree to disagree. You can have conversation. You can have dissonance and all of these things. You don't always have to agree, but a fight and victory in the sense of you're the loser and I'm the winner is not always the way to go. When, again, this is an energy, ideally, I would assume we want to preserve, especially if we're thinking about domestic harmony. If this is the goal, fighting is not necessarily going to be the thing to get you there. So, conflict, winning at all costs, betrayal, manipulation. You don't want to do it. Here it is. You want to change that energy. You want to change that demeanor. And if you're in a relationship or a dynamic and living in a space with people that want to come at you in that way, no matter what it is that you're presenting, that's what you need to pay attention to. That's what may need to be shifted this week. For you to acknowledge, do you feel safe in your space? Do you feel at home in your home? And you have to be honest with yourself through this week in regards to making that choice and deciding if you're going to pivot, if you're going to make a different decision, because it is not worth coming through the door after being out there and experiencing this and feeling like you're fighting out and you're fighting in. You may win the battle, but at what cost? Is it worth it? Again, this is Spirit, because for me to say what I'm saying and then the message to come through this black and white, there it is. Is it worth it? Pay attention through the week of the conflicts that arise and what it is that you're going to choose to do in regards to fuel that fire and that feud, or if you're going to choose to forgive, if you're going to choose to be more in an energy of fulfillment and faith and favor in regards to healing that particular dynamic or that particular situation or incident or whatever it may be. And then your soul inquiry for the week is, what actions am I taking that may be causing harm to myself or others, even if they appear successful in the moment? This is that question of, is it worth it to win the fight? Then what happens afterwards? Like, yeah, I won, ha ha ha, I said that. And then what? You go to bed mad. And then what? Y'all are mad the next day. And then what? Just repeating that cycle. And how long is the fight gonna last? Question again, is it worth it? Is that victory in terms of the short term worth what is going to be experienced in the long term, especially if you are causing hurt, if you're causing harm, or if somebody is causing hurt and harm to you? Be honest, be fair all around. Again, Libra energy, it's all about those scales of justice. It's all about being fair. Look at the whole situation, look at the whole dynamic, look at the history of this relationship, of the experience of what you endure, what you experience living in this space with these people or this person, and acknowledging how it is that you want to shape or reshape that experience from day to day. You can't change others. You can only change yourself. And if you're in a dynamic where, again, it always takes two, that you feel like you're the only one that is trying to shift and the only one that is trying to change, that's more change. That is just giving you a confirmation of, in terms of maybe changing where you are and changing who's around. So pay attention to that. We've got the 9 of Cups here. That is about satisfaction, emotional fulfillment, material comfort, and gratitude. This is the energy that you want to be in. So we're going to always know a contrast of, again, not necessarily always knowing what we want, but knowing what we don't want, and being able to lean into that a little bit more and to lead by example. So this message is, you have it all. You have all that it takes to fulfill all your needs and wishes. You have it all. This is, again, confirming the energy of whatever needs to be changed and shifted, you have to do first. You have to be it. And then our soul inquiry is, will a wish or desire be fulfilled? That's your question. Based on the potential conflict, based on how you are living through this experience and this situation day to day in your home. This is about your home. Very, very clearly, this is about your home, Libra rising. So pay attention to how you feel in the space and who you share it with. And as a result, how you want to be fulfilled. And as a result, what it is that you want to put out. And paying attention to what you're getting back. So I hope that resonates with you. I do hope that it helps everything rise into place. Nothing is falling. It is only up from here. So I would like you, if you do claim this reading, if it does resonate with you, I want you, similar to another sign, I'm trying to remember which one it was right now, but it was about balance. It was about the scales of justice. It might have been right before this, but I want you to put that scale, those scales of justice right there in the comment section so that you can be reminded in regards to being fair, being honest, and thinking about how it is you want to share your sacred space. Okay? So until next week, I'll see you, Libra rising. Peace.